Hello, my name is Gideon Hoffman, and I am a freshman from Enumclaw, Washington. In my research, I've learned that there have been multiple Senate bills, such as SB 5003 and SB 5004, regarding safety in public schools. What steps do you think should be taken to advance school safety legislation which aim to enhance physical security and emergency response systems in our schools?
Well, I actually introduced a bill during the COVID session that I thought was a good idea. It may not be everybody's best idea, but I think it would be workable and would prevent a lot of the carnage that comes from these things. For instance, I thought any, not teacher, but staff member, it could be a librarian or a janitor, as long as they had a concealed weapons permit, they could carry or not carry. But that would create doubt in some potential shooter's mind. Is he going to get killed himself quickly, or is he going to be able there and get in there and for whatever reason he wants, to run the numbers up on casualties? It's a very real thing. It happens in schools, and we can't be flippant about it. But as far as practicality, I think that would work very well because if for one thing, there's indecision in the potential shooter's mind of what's going to happen. But if the janitor didn't take him out, then maybe the librarian would. So I think that really, if you're looking at what's going to work instead of what's politically correct, that would work. And concealed weapons permit, those are responsible people that those are issued to, and they do have a right to carry in this state. And I think right to self-defense and protecting others is very tantamount to what we would expect in our, especially in K through 12 or any scenario where that might happen.
This is a very complex question because I think it takes multiple interventions. I don't think it's as simple as passing one bill. Throughout the time I've been here, we've passed bills that have brought the community together to have an emergency response, emergency prevention. We have funded bills for key locks and entryways into schools. That was this recent session. We have funded mental health counselors, behavioral counselors to try to intervene when they see that a student is struggling and helping to identify students that might need more support services to prevent such tragedies. We've mandated the drills to make sure that students know and practice what to do in case of an emergency. And we continue to put money into making sure that there is training for staff around safety protocols to make sure that our students are safe. We will continue to do that. It continues to be an issue and that comes up every year as we look at multiple ways to make sure that our students are safe. I do believe it's going to take multiple different directions like mental health services and behavioral service access, anti-harassment and bullying policies to make sure that every student who walks in that school feels safe. We know that a lot of the shootings are done as a result of a lot of bullying as well and internally from students. And we need to be able to prevent that. We need to make sure that every student that walks into the school feels safe and feels a sense of belonging, has a trusted adult, and make sure that we could stop it at that level instead of waiting for a crisis to happen and the whole community to have to respond.